You letting this dude hang around.
All right, Tuco. So while we are in picture, we can't fast forward because we are finally caught up.
Lonnie.
What do you say? What do you say? What do
I
you
just
say?
say,
What
we
do you
just
say?
say what
What
up to
up?
the
What up?
folks.
What up? What up? What up? I want to talk to you, man. I want to get your thoughts on the record, man. Wrestling news, man. Mandy Rose unexpectedly lost her NXT Women's Championship to Roxanne Perez. Congratulations, by the way. But she is no longer with the company some 24 hours later due to some pics of hers that was leaked. Tuco, you and I were talking. You got people like Matt Riddle, substance abuse, cocaine. You got people like Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, hell, the Usos, both of them.
But Jimmy has a
But yeah. DUI to DUI. And matter of fact, they didn't even pause Jimmy's push. He actually got even better push. And he is one of the longest reigning, actually the longest reigning tag team champion in history. So I think a lot of people were like, well, what's the difference with Mandy Rose? And then, the picture that she put up, let's not act like we don't know Mandy Rose's whole character is based on sex appeal. Let's not act like WWE in the past ain't did angles who broad panty matches. Like, you literally had a match type of, women in lingerie
but that's not what they do now.
that's not what they do now. But here's my thing. Okay, the pictures were leaked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they were on a private site in which you had to pay to get said content. Now let's not act like Mandy Rose is the only female or the only female wrestler period that does this.
Or has had leaked photos of any kind.
Exactly, because there's been leaked photos and videos of whole full-fledged ass, sexual shenanigans going on. So,
I could never get the what was it?
Brad Maddox.
Yeah. The Brad Maddox. yeah. It's like this is so casually taken.
Yeah.
Like wow. Okay.
And my thing is, it's like, so now, you want to get rid of her. If you want to suspend her or whatever, want to reprimand her, make an example, that's fine. But then you got Athena, who, when she left WWE and went to AEW, she said one of the things was she wasn't comfortable with how some of the women were being told to dress in NXT 2.0 because NXT was going for that younger demographic. NXT was going for that younger male demographic.
But that was bad.
And they wanted women to dress more like, specifically, Mandy Rose. So her whole gimmick is sex appeal. And my thing is, it's not like she posted something for the world to see. First of all, you got to be 18 or older to even subscribe, right? And then on top of that, it's a private exchange. So it's like what she does in her own private time. I don't think you should be able to fire her, or you should have fired her for that. However, I understand the conundrum you're put in because it is a publicly traded company. I get it. You do have kids that watch the product.
You were a champion.
And you were a champion
of said company.
But you could have easily suspended her. That's it. And then, should it happen again? Okay, then if you want to fire her, cool. But I feel like, man, bruh, she's your longest reigning NXT champion. Not that means a fucking damn, but to me, I think it do. Because clearly you had some type of faith in her. She literally was the standard bearer of your division. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so for you to just get rid of her that fast, and it's like, well, they feel like, they were backed into a corner because, she went against, her policies in her contract. But it's like, bruh, if that's the case, you know how many people could get fired for, but you won't do that though.
No, I agree 100% with you. Mandy Rose, ever since coming back to NXT, she has been presented as the half-naked sex chick that's been walking around bikinis. Like, there's been times where it's like half the stuff it's barely covering the nipple. Yeah. Like, it's like she's been wearing some things where it's like, wow, they let her wear that on TV. Wow, she's wearing that. Damn, she's doing this video promo. Wow, they're doing all this.
Right.
She's been doing this, and while doing it as your champion.
Yeah.
So I get why a lot of people feel like she shouldn't have been fired.
Yeah.
You could have suspended her. Hey, we're gonna take the title off you. We're gonna suspend you. We understand that we asked you not to post these photos, but if it was investigated and found out that she didn't post them, even though she did the video, but the video, again, that's her off thing. She can do that. Y'all, matter of fact, y'all had to rewrite a thing where y'all can let people do that because it was such a big thing where people can, use their name or whatever for their off.
And the thing was, it was a fan that leaked it. Like, that's the crazy part.
So it's like you can't be mad at her per se, but if it's like, but because it was her, and it's like, we got to do something. Look, you got 30 days. Bam.
Yeah.
Call it that. You got 30 days.
And then,
if you want to make it 60, if you feel like, because they did say they warned her about this, like there was that WWE did warn her about what was going, that they were, about the impact of what it was having. But again, you were letting her walk around and be this type of character. So what she's doing in these videos is pretty much what she's doing on TV. Yeah. The only difference is she's showing you a little bit more skin because you're paying a little bit more extra money.